The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up at UFC 278, we have the main event of the evening. We have Kamaru Usman taking on Leon Edwards in a rematch. Kamaru Usman is 20-1 overall, 5-0 in his last 5 on a 19-fight win streak. Leon Edwards is 19-3 overall, riding a 9-fight win streak. And his last loss was in 2015 to Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is on the fast track to becoming the best welterweight of all time. I still think it's GSP right now. A couple more fights like this, and all of a sudden, it can be him. He's an accomplished wrestler, but he doesn't need to use it. His striking is technical, and as we saw in his knockout over Masvidal, he now has some power too. We've seen him come back after getting dropped against Burns. We've seen him out-wrestle opponents. We've seen him in wars. We've seen him knock people out. At this point, Kamaru is incredibly dangerous, and we aren't far off from discussing, is he the best to ever do it? His lone loss was in 2013 in his second pro fight. Leon Edwards is a very well-rounded fighter who unfortunately became a household name after George Masvidal slapped him in the mouth backstage at UFC London a few years ago. He's very nice body kicks, very nice boxing, nice wrestling. He averages a little more than 1 takedown per fight, and he was able to take down Brian Barberena 3 times, Gunnar Nelson twice, and Rafael Dos Anjos 3 times. He's good everywhere, and he has great cardio and solid fight IQ. He's coming off a pair of interesting fights, though. The first was the eye poke to Bilal, where he won that first round, and then an unintentional eye poke ended the fight in the second. More recently, he's coming off that win over Nate Diaz, which it was supposed to be on paper. Oh, this is going to be a 5-round striking match. But Nate landed 50 more strikes than Leon did. And Leon, late in that fight, was on the ropes. He was not looking too good. And if Nate poured it on, might have been able to get a finish there. And Leon worked in 4 takedowns because I just feel like he didn't think the striking was going his way. And I honestly do not think we need to overcomplicate this. Leon Edwards is very good, but he's not good enough. Usman already beat Leon. He already beat him with 6 takedowns and 11 minutes of control time. I don't even think, and you guys already ripped me for saying this, I don't even think Kamaru's going to need his wrestling in this fight. I think he can win this fight anywhere he wants to. I think Kamaru is the very clear pick for me. And as I've been saying all night, if you were a premium member, you would have seen a week ago that I put a minus 335 money line bet on Kamaru Usman. That's flexing up. It is going to continue to flex up. If you jumped on that line and he wins this fight, that line movement alone pays for, 6 months, a year's worth of membership. So become a premium member at WeOwnPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. It's $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. Don't be such a cheap bastard. Jacob, before I hand it over, everybody who's saying Leon is going to win, not everybody, a good amount of people who are saying Leon's going to win, and Leon himself, would you like to know their logic for how he's going to win? Not, oh, Leon's faster. Leon's this. None of that. It's, and this is a quote from Leon, Kamaru Usman's body's breaking down, so now's the time to beat him. I'm going to beat him. Sick strategy, bro. Sick strategy. You're hoping the guy's knees aren't good. Why don't you tell us why you think Leon Edwards sucks?
Yeah, if you guys know me and you guys have followed me on Twitter for a while, even before this fight was announced, I've been screaming from the mountaintops that Leon Edwards is the guy to beat Usman. I've been saying this forever, that he's the guy to beat Usman. And I'll tell you, and I saw on the embedded comments, I think it was today, someone had a great reference that this feels like when Usman fought Woodley, right? When Woodley was going through his reign as a champion, he looked fantastic. He looked, I don't want to say he looked unbeatable, but he looked very, very good. He had some close fights versus Stephen Thompson, much like Usman had some close fights versus Colby. But, you know, as far as leading up to that fight, I think Woodley was like a minus 250, minus 300 favorite, something like that going into that fight. And all of a sudden, this new up-and-comer, hungry up-and-comer beats the shit out of Tyron Woodley. Like, holy shit, who is this guy? Nobody saw it coming. This feels like the same type of situation. When I watch these guys fight, and I understand they fought before, I don't give a shit about their fight before. Leon Edwards couldn't defend a takedown. He got taken down. That's what happens when you can't defend takedowns. If you see his wrestling and takedown defense now, it looks great. Usman, when he's fought people, it's been Colby Covington, no punching power. He doesn't have to worry about the punching power of Colby Covington. And Colby touched him up a few times, clipped him a few times. Didn't drop him anything crazy, but was able to touch him up. Okay? But he's able to work through the striking of Colby Covington because he doesn't have to worry about the big power, right? He fights Jorge Masvidal. Same thing. Jorge Masvidal is not a big KO guy. Obviously, he's had some KOs and stuff, but he's more of a volume guy, right? Volume, boom, 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 boom. Pillow type puncher, right? The only type of guy that he's fought with some decent power is a 155 jiu-jitsu practitioner in Gilbert Burns who dropped him. And obviously he recovered. I mean, he looked like a champion, recovered like a champion, was able to recover in that matchup and find the knockout on his own. But I'm telling you right now that if Leon Edwards is able to touch Usman the way that Colby was, the way that Jorge was at times, especially in that first matchup on 10 days notice, whatever it was, and the way that Gilbert was, it is going to be big issues for Usman. If Usman is trying to stand with this dude at this level, at this moment in Leon Edwards' career, it is going to be a big issue. You say you don't think he needs the wrestling. I guarantee the first thing that Usman does in this matchup is try to shoot a takedown. And it is going to be lay and pray. I don't think he's going to be able to get the takedown, but I think it's going to be Usman trying to hold Leon Edwards against the cage like he did against Jorge Masvidal in that first matchup and just hold him and hold him and hold him because he knows, and Leon knows, that he cannot fucking strike with this dude at this moment in Leon Edwards' career. And I know I've gotten the memes of, oh, Nate almost knocked him out. Leon Edwards was dominating 24 minutes of that matchup, and Nate is a striker.
He was dominating. He was outstruck by 50.
You're not going to fucking interrupt.
Outstruck by 50 Nate strikes, and he wrestled.
Nate is a striker and was able to find the one punch. Gilbert is a 155 jiu-jitsu practitioner and was able to find the same strike. So don't fucking send me the meme of Nate touching Leon when a 155 jiu-jitsu practitioner was able to find the same strike on your fucking champion. So I'm telling you right now, and I've been screaming it for months, that it's going to be an new situation. Unless Usman just lays on him against the cage for 25 minutes, Leon Edwards is going to knock this dude out. It is going to be new, and I can't wait. The one time that I've been so sure about this was Alger versus Piotr Young, and everyone called me a fucking clown. Everyone ragged on me the entire week leading up to that fight. I knew that Aljo was just going to backpack that dude. I know that Usman is not going to be able to get the takedowns, and he cannot strike with this dude. And he's going to try to shoot those takedowns. He's not going to be able to get him. And Leon Edwards is going to win this fight.
Yeah, I completely disagree. This is like when Amanda Nunes just did her rematch. And I was like, you're going to get the greatest of all time at these odds. You're stupid for not doing it. We're in that same boat, essentially. We're in that same boat. Kamaru Usman's one of the best to ever do it. And I have been a Kamaru Usman hater for a very long time. A very long time. People in the live chat, oh, he loves him because he's a wrestler. No, I've hated. Go back and watch the breakdowns. I've been picked against him a few times. I have not been. His whole cringe. He's very cringy. Very cringy. Not a fan of the personality. But I think Leon Edwards is overrated as hell. Overrated as hell, man. Dude, the Nate fight, you say he dominated Nate Diaz. He was literally outstruck by 50 strikes. Outstruck by 50 strikes, and he got 4 takedowns, which means he spent a good amount of time of the fight on top and still somehow managed to get punched in the face 50 more times than he hit Nate.
That's what Nate
and
does.
Nate had him on ice skates.
Nate's going to outstrike most people. That's what he does. He just boom, 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 boom. Even when he's backing up, it's boom, 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 boom.
That's
if Usman tries to stand and throws that little short, sharp jab, it's going to be big. I guarantee that Usman is diving for leg. I guarantee Usman is diving.
I can't wait to hear your excuse. Oh, well, he wrestled. Well, cool excuse. Listen.
I literally said he can win by laying and praying for 25 minutes. If he tries to stand with this dude, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. The biggest thing, you love Bilal. I mean, you love Bilal Muhammad. Leon Edwards was, before that eye poke, was absolutely destroying Bilal Muhammad. I'm not saying that Bilal Muhammad is on the level of Usman.
Muhammad. I just recognize that Vicente Luque can't defend the takedown.
But Leon Edwards was going to put on a fucking clinic against Bilal Muhammad. And that's like the next dude that everyone just absolutely loves as a wrestler and whatever. So I'm just saying.
Bilal Muhammad gets smoked in this matchup. Absolutely. Listen, that's the beauty of this sport. We will find out exactly what happens in just a couple of days. That's the beauty of this sport. Hopefully, no freak body part breaks, and we get to see the whole fight. I'm assuming you're going to spend the 9,100 or the 7,100. I will spend the 9,100. I already told you about my bet, minus 335. That's ballooned up. It'll continue to balloon up. Premium members, whether you agree with my pick or not, whether you agree with my bet or not, the logic remains. Jacob and I place our bets, our actual bets, not fake bets, not ideas. Oh, this could be good, that could be. Our actual bets that we place, they are available to premium members the day that we place them. And we are ahead of most of these curves. Hold on. Monkey Knife Fight Strike Line, 109 to 64. What do you think?
Just to put, we talk about the bets. I always put my money where my mouth is. I have money line bets on Leon at plus 315, and I have inside the distance decisional action as well on Leon Edwards. And they're both going to hit.
Inside the distance decisional action is probably decent play there because Leon's tough. I like everybody always goes to an extreme. Like you can't pick one fighter to win without everybody accusing you of hating the like. Leon Edwards is a very good fighter, and if you listen to my breakdown,
literally, the hate I'm going to get this week is nothing compared to the hate I got for Aljo. Everyone, there's no Aljo's got no chance.
Dude, it's literally the exact opposite.
You got no chance. Aljo's got no chance. And I fucking nailed that pick.
Dude, it's literally the exact opposite. Leon Edwards is the trendy underdog pick. The comment section is yelling at me, not you, because that's what people do. So we'll see what happens. This feels very similar to the Joel Alvarez bullshit. We have a $2 super chat from J-Way. Jacob, my man. Clap, arm flex, arm flex. Thank you, J-Way. Jacob sucks, but thank you. Any parting words for the people? You didn't answer the Monkey Knife Fight Strike Line.
Don't give a fuck. Tune in Thursday. We're going to go live. No eyebrow Thursday. I will be live. We're going to open up cards. So we'll break down the fight. It'll be like the Saturday live stream for the first hour, and then we'll open up some cards. It'll be a lot of fun. I got a second camera, so if you were tuned in last Thursday, it'll be a lot better. This time it'll be actually some production value. And tune in Thursday because I don't think I'm going to go live Saturday.